Hello, Foxhound agents. I'm Hunter, and welcome back to Metal Gear Solid. So, this, unfortunately, is take 2. Take 1 went so badly that I scrubbed it. So, I have had some practice here, but well, I'm going to walk through it again. Armory South, we're looking at the mission log. It's the same one as last time. And one thing that I didn't do last time was call my people. I completely forgot them, which is unfortunate. So, let me see. Let me step out here. Back to the armory and see if anyone has anything helpful to say.
Good. Looks like it worked. If what the DARPA chief said is true, President Baker should be up ahead. Hurry up and get him out of there.
Alright, so it looks like I missed out on some codec chats from before I blew the wall up. Which is too bad, because that... I don't know. It's probably nothing, but I like to listen to them. Obviously.
It's also important to be able to control your bodily functions. You never know when a long demo is about to begin. So make sure you're prepared to sit in front of the monitor for a long time if necessary.
You are so weird. Okay. Mei Ling, what do you have for me?
What is it, Snake?
Don't you have any words of advice?
Be careful, Snake.
You know, I read that in the original Japanese version of Metal Gear Solid, Mei Ling had all of these proverbs that she'd share with you. And I've heard one so far in this version. Because they were Chinese proverbs that don't really... that you might not be familiar with. But so far, Mei Ling has said very little, and that's kind of bugging me. Alright guys, I got through. What do you have to say?
President Baker should be somewhere around there. Hurry up and find him. Also, you can't use your radar there. Mei Ling says it's because of electronic jamming. If you want to know more, ask her.
Sorry, the Soliton radar system can't work in this area. Too much jamming.
It's never a good idea to fight on too full a stomach. It'll make you logy, maybe even sleepy. You should wait 30 minutes after eating before you play.
Oh man, this guy is too much. I hope all the bosses are as much fun as Revolver Ocelot, though.
Snake, you can't use your radar in that area. There's some kind of electronic jamming coming from there. I wonder what it is. Anyway, be careful.
That tells me absolutely nothing.
Be careful, Snake.
I appreciate the input, though, even if it is completely useless. It is completely useless. Alright, so my first idea here is I was running around in circles trying to kill Revolver Ocelot, and it wasn't really working. So I need to get smart. I need to use my inventory. I need to use grenades. Yes. Let's do this!
Wrong! Hiding won't help you.
Whoops. No. I wanted to throw at him.
I make them go where I want.
Okay, that worked. Oh! He seems to have a lot of trouble hitting me when I'm on the floor. So that's the strategy.
Hiding won't help. I love to reload during a battle.
I know you do.
There's nothing like slamming a long silver bullet into a well. You idiot!
Yeah. Alright, let's try that again. This time with less explosives around the C4. So I can't use the C4. And I can't use the grenade. Stun grenade, I'm not sure. I don't know. It doesn't seem to... It doesn't seem to help that much. Oh, I need the C4 out again. So, It looks like I just have to kill him with my gun. It takes him a long time to do that. Oops, I don't have the right weapon out. Alright. Get my weapon out. Get down!
Wrong! Hiding won't help you.
Yeah, well, laying on the floor
the
will.
bullets you see. I make them go where I want.
I hope the other bosses are as much fun as Revolver Ocelot. This guy's so silly. I literally don't have to do anything, just wait for him. Just a few shots ought to do it.
I love to reload during a battle. There's nothing like the feeling.
That's it, just a couple shots.
All right, I'm alive again. Let's go.
Because I can only damage him so much every time I hit him. So for that reason, I should only shoot a couple of times, or else I'll run out of shots. That's not good.
You better hurry up. The old man's not gonna last tonight.
That's it. And try not to grab that
Don't
ammo
you
box.
want to settle this?
It's my reasoned advice. Guess what happens after I kill Ocelot? Long cutscene.
I love the smell of cordite. You know, that's
Get down.
but to you, it would be the smell of your own death.
Doing alright. This guy's really bad at hitting you. He basically cannot hit me if I'm lying down on the ground. I don't get that, but that seems to be how this battle works. I've been hit once. What a difference. No, to be honest, I died over and over and over again. I was at my wit's end. This doesn't seem like a very... Whoa.
Wait a minute.
Oh, I gotta call my people.
If you've got a question about Foxhound, ask Dr. Naomi.
Revolver Ocelot is a former member of Spetsnaz. After the fall of the Soviet Union, he apparently served in the Russian tax police's elite SWAT team. After that, he joined the SVR, the Russian Foreign Intelligence Agency, which was formerly a part of the KGB. But according to my sources, he was dissatisfied with the rigid system of the KGB and wanted to get out. That's when he was recruited by Foxhound. He's a gun fanatic and totally obsessed with cowboy movies and spaghetti westerns. He's also something of a sadist. He learned the most advanced torture techniques while he was with Spetsnaz.
Yeah, he had plenty of practice. Lubyanka prison is located right there inside KGB headquarters. In a gunfight, reloading is usually the most dangerous time. But he loves it. Use that to your advantage. You'll have to take him out when he's reloading. Can you see where his number of remaining bullets is displayed on the screen? Wait for the right moment, and then take him out.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
The muzzle velocity of a bullet fired from a revolver is slower than one fired from an automatic. That's bad for you. The slower a gun's muzzle velocity, the more damage it does. That's because the bullet will tend to lodge in the body instead of going right through. Those kind of wounds take a long time to heal. Sometimes they never do. I think that's part of the reason he likes that gun. He's a real sick puppy, that Ocelot. The biggest drawback to a revolver is the reload time. That's your chance.
Yeah, see, none of that information really helps you. What you need to know is how to not get shot by him. And also, there's no other way to hit him besides a couple of shots per cylinder from his revolver.
Snake, are you okay?
No! Help! I'm being shot at.
Do it for me, Snake.
Okay. Whoa. Where is he? Alright, we're good. I love to reload during a battle. Alright. We're good. Whoop, 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 whoop. I thought the cardboard box strategy might be a good one, but you can get lower to the ground this way. Ocelot cannot fire at the ground, so... Oops, I didn't want to do that. Oh well, back here again. Oh. Ah, see, you're all wrong. Hiding is great. Alright, let's... Oh, I hate when he hides behind that. Hiding won't help you. Unless it does. Looks like it did. This is so weird. It's a... Ow! Wait a minute. Actually hit. Okay, I screwed that up. Also, I got shot. Perfect. Cannot hit me here. This is definitely kind of a tedious battle. It's not that bad, but yeah, it's not too great. It's not on the fun side. He's almost dead. And so am I. Can you imagine how this is on hard mode? Or extreme mode? One of those games where you have to memorize everything.
You're pretty good. Just what I'd expect from the man with the same code as the boss. It's been a long time since I had such a good fight, but I'm just getting warmed up. What? My hand! Stealth camouflage. Can't you even die right? You were lucky. We'll meet again! Who are you? I'm like you. I have no name. That exoskeleton.
Didn't you just blow up? You should be dead.
Who the hell?
Can you talk?
Who are you?
I'm not one of them. The DARPA chief told me he gave them his detonation code. What about yours?
Oh, I get it. Jim sent you. You're from the Pentagon.
Answer my question. What about your code? There's no time.
I talked.
What? Now the terrorists have both codes and can launch any time.
It's not like I didn't fight. I managed to resist Psycho Mattis's mind probe.
He couldn't read you? How'd you do it?
Surgical implants in my brain.
Surgical implants?
Kind of like a psychic insulation. Everyone who knows these top secret codes has it.
Even the DARPA chief?
Of course.
But the DARPA chief said Mantis got his code by reading his mind.
Are you sure you heard him right?
Yeah, I'm sure. In that case, how did they get your code?
I never had any training on how to resist torture.
It looks like he had some fun with you, all right.
Oh, he's not human. I tell you, he loved every second of it.
What happened to your arm?
He broke it.
Looks like you're more than even now. His was sliced off.
Ha, you're a funny man. So the DARPA chief, is he okay?
Dead.
What? I can't be. Did all last that what you promised, Jim? Now you want to shut me up?
Calm down. What's wrong with you? I just told you I was here to save you. I didn't kill the DARPA chief. He had a heart attack or something.
A heart attack? Oh, don't be a fool.
Anyway, the terrorists have both codes now.
Those boys are totally insane. They wouldn't hesitate to launch.
I agree, but what do they really want?
Oh, who knows? Maybe they're like us in the arms industry, always looking forward to the next good war.
Well, I'm not gonna let these maniacs start a war today. You still have the car keys?
Car keys?
To override the detonation code. I heard you had them.
No, not anymore.
What? Who does then? Not the terrorists.
No, that woman.
Woman? Who?
A soldier that was thrown in prison along with me.
A female soldier, it must be.
She said she had just joined up as a new recruit. They threw her in prison because she refused to take part in the rebellion.
A new recruit? Could that be the colonel's niece?
I gave her the key. Looks like she managed to break out of here, though. I hope she's okay.
I'm sure she is. She's green, but as tough as they come. But how did you know she escaped?
I was in contact with her by codec. Until I was tied up here, that is.
Kodak?
Yes, she stole it from the guard. If she still has it, you should be able to contact her.
I'm sure she still has it. What frequency was she at?
Oh, yeah. Let me tell you, it's... Oh, sorry. I forgot.
Damn!
Oh, that's right. It should be on the back of the CD case. Try to contact her.
I'll contact her right away. But tell me, if this doesn't work, is there some other way to prevent the missile launch?
The CD case.
You need to find Hal Emmerich, one of my employees.
Who's that?
The team leader of the Metal Gear Rex project. A genius at engineering, but a little bit of an oddball. If there's anyone who can figure out how to stop Metal Gear from launching, it's him.
What if he can't come up with anything?
You'll have to destroy it. Emmerich knows how to destroy Metal Gear.
Where is this Emmerich?
Well, he's probably being held somewhere in the nuclear warhead storage building. It's north from here. That's where he worked.
I understand, but why Metal Gear? The nuclear age ended with the turn of the millennium.
Oh, you're wrong. The threat of nuclear war isn't gone. In fact, it's greater than it's ever been. The amount of spent nuclear fuel and plutonium is increasing even today. Listen, have you ever seen a warehouse full of nuclear material?
No.
Drums and drums of nuclear waste stacked this high, as far as you can see. Because there's still no real way to dispose of the stuff.
So they just close the lid and try to pretend like it'll go away?
Essentially, yes. And they're not even doing a good job of storing it. Many of the drums are corroded, with nuclear waste seeping out of them.
Unbelievable.
Not only that, but several pounds of muff are reported every year.
Muff?
It stands for material unaccounted for. It proves that there's a large and well-organized black market in nuclear materials. Furthermore, since the end of the Cold War, Russian nuclear engineers in particular are out of work with no way to turn. In other words, there's plenty of available nuclear material and scientists for making a bomb. We live in an age when any small country can have a nuclear weapons program.
What about the other superpowers?
Russia and China still maintain a significant nuclear presence. Complete nuclear disarmament is an impossibility. To maintain our own policy of deterrence, we need a weapon of overwhelming power.
You mean Metal Gear?
Yes. You know our industry suffered quite a blow as a result of the cuts in military budgets due to this so-called peace.
I remember hearing a lot about mergers and takeovers among the big weapons makers.
Yes,
And after my company lost their bid to produce the Air Force's next line of fighter jet, the Metal Gear system was our last ace in the hole. That's why we pushed to have Metal Gear developed as a black project.
Black Project.
Secret projects paid for by the Pentagon's black budget. You can avoid a lot of red tape and get a great lead time on your weapons production. And no one can bother you. Not even those bleeding heart liberals on the Military Oversight Committee.
Bribes.
I prefer to think of it as good business. Anyway, Metal Gear was going to be formally adopted after the results of this exercise were analyzed.
I don't give a crap about you and your company.
Yes, that's about what I'd expect from a grunt like you. Here, this is what you came for, right?
What's that?
An optical disc. It's all here. The main hard drive was destroyed by gunfire. This is the only remaining copy of the data.
What kind of data?
All the data collected from this exercise. Don't play dumb. I know you were sent to get this. I hid it from that sadistic maniac while he was torturing me. They don't know this disc exists. Make sure you report this to Jim. To your boss. I'll give you my card too. It'll open up all security level 2 doors.
Can you walk?
No. No, you go on without me. They got my password. They don't want anything else from me.
I have one more question. Who or what was that ninja thing? It looked like you knew something.
That ninja? That was Foxhound's dark little secret.
Dark little secret?
An experimental genome soldier.
You know him?
You should ask Dr. Naomi Hunter from Foxhound. She knows better than I.
Naomi.
You've got to stop them. If it goes public, my company and I are finished.
What? Doesn't Metal Gear use currently existing technology?
Metal Gear itself does it. What did you do to me? Oh, no. Oh, no, it can't be. Those Pentagon bastards. So, they actually went in. Did it?
What are you talking about?
They're just using you for...
A kill switch.
What the hell?
Colonel, are you listening? Now he's dead too.
I have no idea.
Don't lie to me.
It looked like another heart attack, but...
Some kind of poison?
Well, there are lots of drugs that can cause a heart attack in large doses. For example, potassium chloride or dioxides, but we won't be able to tell without doing an autopsy.
Damn!
Snake, I want you and Meryl to work together.
Can I trust her?
More than you can trust me. Get in contact with her.
Snake, there's a lot of electrical interference coming from there. It should be okay if you do burst transmission like us, but normal transmission is probably impossible. Try moving away from that area.
Snake, get a hold of yourself.
Naomi, what the hell was that ninja thing? A member of Foxhound?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes, we have no one like that in our unit.
Is that right?
Snake, I'm counting on you.
Alright, well, let's see. I need ammo. That guy did pretty good for a guy who got blown up by C4, I think. So it looks to me like a kill switch, like Pentagon can activate when they start talking about things they want them to talk about. But only reveal enough information beforehand to keep the storyline going, right? Level 4 door, I cannot enter. But I guess I'm gonna be back here. That's weird. I'm back in the armory again. That seems weird to me as well. Call my people.
The DARPA chief and President Baker. So now the terrorists know both detonation codes.
Yeah, And on top of that, they both died right in front of my eyes.
Snake, now that the terrorists have both detonation codes, the only way to stop a nuclear launch is to either use the detonation code release keys that Meryl's holding, or
find the Metal Gear chief engineer that President Baker mentioned, Hal Emmerich.
in any case, you should contact Meryl by codec. Wasn't her frequency written on the back of the CD case?
I'm a little bit confused about that. I'm not sure if they're talking about a physical CD for the game, which would be very amusing, or if it's that optical disc that Ken gave me. We're gonna look at that in a second.
First, the DARPA chief, and then President Baker die of a heart attack?
Yeah, smells pretty rotten to me. Master, do you know anything?
No. But there's definitely something going on. Keep your eyes open out there.
Alright, that told me absolutely nothing.
Snake, you can't use your radar in that area. There's some kind of electronic jamming coming from there.
Yep. Alright, let's see. Whoops. Wrong button. Wrong button again. MO. That's magneto-optical. They used that in Japan a lot. I can't seem to do anything with it. So, yeah, maybe that means physical CD. Maybe. Alright. And there's a guy here now. I'm going to save the game right here. Armory A.